Shalom. I would like to first start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity. My name is Yasha Rallo with Great Millstone, Chicago, and this is scripture of the day. Okay, get straight to it. Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I have gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemy in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Right. So this is the prophet Jeremiah. Yahweh was telling him. He said, you're going to discontinue from your heritage. Jeremiah knew who he was. He knew he was an Israelite, okay? But he said that he was going to discontinue from his heritage. How is that possible? That's because of reincarnation, all right? Because for the past 2 or 3 sit-downs that I've done, I've been going into reincarnation. You come back every, I believe it's 3 generations. You come back, like the book of Daniel says, the chapter 12, it says, in the last days, you're going to be standing in your lot, So, hey, we're in the last days. If Jeremiah is back today, he's going to be standing in his lot doing what he did back then, which was prophesying, But it says here that he was going to discontinue from his heritage. So how is that? Obviously Jeremiah's from the scriptures passed away, but him coming back in the reincarnation, he was going to forget who he was. He was going to forget he was an Israelite, But we all come back to the remembrance of who we are, like in Daniel says, we're going to stand in our lot. We're going to remember, we're who we are. We're the Israelites. All right, and then it also says, I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. And who served their enemies in the land they knew not? Okay, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They were put into slavery, by the hands of these other heathens, these other nations. Starting off with Esau, the so-called white man, Chinese, Arabs, so forth and so on. All of them have part in her kingdom. All of them have part in the downfall of the Israelites. Okay. And why did Yahweh do this to us? It says, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Right. He's upset at us. He's mad because we went off. He chose us to be a special people unto himself, but we decided not as a nation to go off and do whatever we wanted. Worship other gods, not keep his law, statutes, and commandments. So, because of that, this is our punishment. We discontinue from our heritage. We're serving our enemies in the land that we know not, because America wasn't our land. The natives were here first, and then they bring the Negroes over here, and they took the natives and the other northern tribes, and they took them into slavery across the other, scattered them across the other side of the world. Okay, and this also proves that there is no hell. Hell is a condition. It's a condition. So I could say right now, I'm at work. Oh, I'm going through hell. Like, it's a condition. Just like Jonah says, he was praying to Yahweh in the belly of hell when he got swallowed up by the giant fish. He considered that affliction hell. Okay, so this proves there is no hell, because Jeremiah knew he was an Israelite. He passed. He died. Now when he's coming back, it says that he was going to discontinue from his heritage. All right, so he went to the spirit realm and came back not knowing who he was. That's really just what it is. Okay, and we all, I'm gonna read it one more time. Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage which I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemy in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever. And we all were discontinued from our heritage. We were thinking we're Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Indians, Black, African American. We all discontinued from our heritage. But now we know that we are the children of Yahweh. It came back to us through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, starting out from the apostles on down of great millstone. Now we know who we are. We are the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to the Bible. Okay. Whoever is meant to be edified, hope you were through the power spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Till next time, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Till next time, Shalom.